This first poem is about Grenfell Tower, and some of you already heard this, and it's dedicated to the 80 people who died because of incompetence and corruption. This is Mummy, I'm Missing. Mummy, I'm missing. As a kiss to my head and I roll out of bed, seeing red, fire on my feet. Mummy, the heat. Mum, I call for my mum, but she doesn't come. Why doesn't she come? And I run into the black and I choke on the smoke and the fires are hissing. Mummy, I'm missing. Maria, I never meant to die, just make you ask why, just why I was leaving, why the walls were heaving, why the ceiling was rumbling, I was fumbling to save you from the crumbling floor. It was too late. No, I couldn't wait or hesitate, because you'd be gone, like I am now. I'm sorry I made you cry, I made you ask why. It's Maria, I never meant to die. Describe how. That's easy. It's just Grenfell. Shattered glass, roof and class, sirens roaring, embers falling, they're all calling, and through the pain those who remain, through the fire growing higher, scream their fears, blowing my ears to be saved. Save everyone, save the missing, save my dad, save my mum, save my brother, save my sister, save my daughter, save my son, save my aunt, save my uncle, save my granny, save my grandma, save my love, heavens above, I don't care how, save them now. Please. Describe how. That's easy. It's just Grenfell. This next poem is about homelessness, which is something that disproportionately affects people of colour. So it's in 2021, Shelter released some statistics saying that people of colour make up 14% of the general population, but 24% of the homeless population. And according to 2023 government figures, there's about 271,000 homeless people across the UK, which means at least 54,000 of them are people of colour. There's slight content warnings for self-harm, but this is a never-ending road. He leaves the office clutching his P45, the rain tumbling down, and the darkness growing behind his eyes. His home is already empty, except for the stacks of his mortgage payments, and a note from his wife, and the darkness growing behind his eyes. He returns to the job centre to find his things in black bin bags, and the lock's been changed, all while the darkness grows behind his eyes. Onto the never-ending road he goes, until his shoes fall apart, and his socks become threadbare, all while the darkness grows behind his eyes. The ground is cold, and the rocks dig into him, and his stomach screams at him, all while the darkness grows behind his eyes. The smell of the roast dinners, and the jalfrezi, and the chow mein, and the fish and chips, and the fried chicken, and the kebabs, all fill his nose, while his stomach goes emptier, and the darkness grows behind his eyes. Spare some change, he says. Silence answers him, or mumbled apologies, or people crossing the road. He's a drunk, they say. He's a junkie, they say. It's all his fault, they say. But he doesn't want to drink, or shoot up. It's just so cold at night, and he keeps away the darkness behind his eyes. But the darkness always returns, drilling into his brain, digging underneath his skin. He traces the scars on his wrist. Maybe next time he can push just a little bit deeper. Who cares about another dead tramp? So he goes into the public bathroom, locks eyes with a woman with greasy hair and a grey tracksuit that covers a map of bruises and scars on her body. In her pockets roll out toilet paper, for it's that time of the month again. And he goes into a homeless encampment, surrounded by the LGBTQ+ youth, banished for only being themselves. And he goes past the Arabs and the Eritreans and Nigerians and the Iranians and the Iraqis and the Afghanis and the Turkish and the Mexicans and the El Salvadorians, the Ukrainians, all calling out for help, all screaming into the void, as are the children of our parents, running away for a better life onto streets that are paved with chewing gum and grits, not gold. He's part of community now, hundreds of thousands, just like him all across the country, yet he's never felt more alone. He's another statistic, that's all he is, a pawn for the politicians to push whenever they want votes. But keep your coins, he says. he wants change. Sleep finally comes, but he's awoken by a kick to the face and his sleeping bag being rustled away. At least it's getting warmer. The cold is running. The heat is burning. He's been set on fire. But tomorrow will be better. But tomorrow never comes. Only empty promises and lies. He wraps the newspapers around himself, and headlines read, "Homelessness is a lifestyle choice." Thank you. Just quickly doing it for the community. You're a patriot doing it for the community. You're doing it because you care. But are you really there? With your emotion, your ocean of hatred, lost in your propaganda, lies and slander. Because if you really cared about kids, why didn't you protest? Why didn't you beat your chest? With Jamie Bolger, or Lucy Letby, or Jimmy Savile, or Gary Glitter, or Rolf Harris, or Ian Watkins, or the Moors murderers. Back then, where was your hate? You could tell me. I'll wait. And your rhetoric is truly ironic because it's not patriotic to loot shops, destroy bus stops, injure third-class cops, claim you care for communities that burn down libraries. I get it, you're angry, you're scared, you're hurt, the government telling you lies, luring you like flies into their spider's web. Now you're seeing red. Those 3 little girls are still going to be dead. Your fear, your hate, your flack, it's not going to bring it back. And is it mass immigration that led to the creation of a generation ruled by alienation and misinformation, spreading allegation and accusation? Or is them up above, ruling not out of love, but ideology, separating us by biology, by the colour of our skin? Because we are all kin, and they're creating another way to be divided by the elite. Because they want us yelling in the street, tearing at each other's throats, while they hide behind their castles and moats. And we fall into holes dug by Russian trolls, losing at their game. Because refugees are not the ones to blame. Because white, black, brown, we are all the same. The same fears, love and desires of stoking the fires of bourgeoisie, smashing our community, destroying our unity. And there's no point to this violence. I can no longer keep my silence. And maybe I'm just yelling to the void, like an annoyed SJW, screaming until my throat is hoarse, as we're on a course of self-destruction. The ironic cliche attitude with the attitude of brain-dead liberal is offering no real solution or revolution, but its violence is no revolution. So what does all this make me, eh? A poet, a hypocrite, for as I speak from my ivory tower, like I have the power to make change, my college vocabulary, that I just let me finger snaps and claps that lays open my brain. Because I've got no other motivation except for ego inflation, the validation of strangers on Instagram. It doesn't matter who I am. If my words aren't important, they'll be forgotten, lying, rotten, buried and dead. Tomorrow you won't remember a thing that I said. What you should remember are the 3 little girls who were killed. So when I stopped rambling on, don't applause, just pause. Take a moment to remember B.B. King, Alice de Silva Avila, and Elsie Dos Santos.